Hiya Cancer, happy February. I hope you're having a good time so far. I'm Esme, this is Queer Witch Tarot. This is your February 2024 Tarot and Oracle card reading. Through this reading we're going to be having a look at what challenges you may be coming up against and overcoming this month, what things may be coming towards you, any obstacles that you might not see coming. What is your soul learning, what are you learning in this time? Yeah, there's challenges to be faced, and there's strength to be found. Let's start with the soul lesson cards. This is an oracle deck which allows us to see what kind of things that your soul is learning this month. Might be things to overcome. If this is in the highest good for all beings on earth, please share with us what Cancer is learning this month. Usually we have 2 cards come out for this, so we'll ask Spirit to bring another one through for our Cancerians. Interesting. You've had the cards Trust and Blame come through. It's 2 very different frequencies, almost like opposite ends of the spectrum, right? So the cards have a mantra. Trust, it came out in reverse, so an internal process, learning to trust yourself, learning to trust other people around you, and understanding that that trust ultimately comes from you. And also boundaries are incredibly helpful in being able to trust people. Most people don't want to step over your boundaries. So it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So you're in a process of really unfolding through life with what you know to be true based on your gut. Cancer, you're a very emotional sign, as you know. You also have a lot of wisdom and a lot of intuition. You have a lot of gut feelings, a lot of sensations, which, there may be energies around you and you know that they're not what you want to interact with, or you know that you really do want to interact with certain energies. So it's a time maybe for you to reevaluate your boundaries, your energetic boundaries, your verbal boundaries that you have with people, to ensure that you're being clear in what is allowed energetically into your space and what is not allowed. You've also had the blame card come through, which says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Another sign, I think Sagittarius had this analogy come through where it was like you're pointing a finger at you, but whenever you point, not at you, at somebody else, whenever you're pointing a finger at somebody else, you always have some fingers pointing back at you. So it's this analogy of how much can you really blame others for? We lose power when we fall into victimhood and speak to others to be the point of our pain. We take back our power when we acknowledge where we are maybe to blame for situations. Maybe not where we are to blame, but where we can take responsibility for how we might have ended up in certain situations. Now this can be a really challenging and triggering opportunity or process to go on, and February seems to be an emotional time for a lot of people. So be gentle with yourself, Cancer. Yeah, don't take things on too quickly and let it be a slow process. You don't need to rush changes. You don't need to quickly try and take accountability for everything. You can slowly unfold with this process. Let's ask for Tarot what this is about. Let's ask for Tarot for Cancer. What's going on this month? Who are we surrounding ourselves with? Interesting first card to come out. Don't know if any of you saw that on camera, but you had the Devil card come through. And the Three of Cups, the Hierophant, Swords. Let's pull a couple more cards, get a bit of a clearer image. Emperor. There's a lot of masculine energy here, Cancer. Some of you are really like stepping into taking back your power, making decisions based off what you really want. Some of you may be utilizing your power of like victimhood to try and get what you want. Please understand this really isn't the best way to go about it. From personal experience. Okay. Just gonna have a sip of water. So let's try and take this with the cards as they came. You had the Devil in reverse come out, first of all. And then you had the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups always seems to me like there's a celebration, there's a party, there's sensuality, there's maybe areas of sexuality. It's like, it's a very frolicking energy, you know, there's excitement around it, and there's frivolousness, and there's touch, there's tactility, there's touch, you know. It's kind of like a party scene almost, you know, there's grapes, someone's eating grapes from another person, like, there's this real, like, exciting, sensual energy that comes with the Three of Cups. This has come through with the Devil in reverse. So the Devil is maybe parts of yourself that you haven't been willing to engage with because you've been scared. So maybe this is a time for some of you to acknowledge these hidden parts of yourself and come forward with them as suggestions to your outer life. Maybe this is something you want to start experiencing. Maybe there's something which you've, not allowed yourself to see before because of whatever reason, and you're now maybe starting to become a bit more open to it, you know? When you start to take note of how your subconscious, or how your, you know, you have like your thoughts, you know how you can even be in a conversation and you notice what your thoughts say in response to somebody's words that you might not actually say out loud. The more you start to notice these parts of yourself, this internal dialect in this conversation, you can really start to see what it is that you really want from life, you know? A lot of people also find this through journaling or through doing a creative thing where they have the time to basically just listen to that internal voice. So there's a strong suggestion from Spirit for you to do something about that. Again, I don't know whether you need to act upon it, but taking back into account the trust and the blame cards which have come through. Maybe don't be blaming other people for where you're not getting everything that you want in life. Maybe trust that people aren't going to run away from you terrified and scared because you come to them with a new thing that you want. I don't know what this area of life this is in. It seems like it's around like sexuality or like desire or something like that. Maybe it's even a food choice, you know, maybe it's like morals slightly changing or wanting to become a vegan, something like that. Like something which is inherently, I guess, like soul fulfilling and like emotionally nurturing, something that some of you are really like, okay, I want to be more open to this thing, you know? So then you had the swords come out, you had the Seven of Swords and then the Five of Swords in reverse. Both odd numbers. I don't know what the number 7 really stands for. It is definitely a magical number, I know that for sure. 5 is disharmony, so yeah, some of you may be trying to run away from these voices that you're hearing and really try and push them down and not hear them. Some of you may find that these voices or these desires are really outside of what it is that your ego wants, you know? It definitely feels like it's to do with like relationships, whether that's relationship to self or relationship to other people. Whatever this change is that you're starting to kind of plant seeds for and start to water and really want to start to bring into your life, there's definitely some difficult feelings around that, you know? Yeah, try not to run away from your desires, because the desires are always going to be there. And when we don't verbally express or start to create action around the things that we want, they can be expressed in quite negative ways. You know, it's like when you're pushing so much down into a bottle, it explodes everywhere. And that can be the same for negative emotions, all of the rest of it, you know. So where we have the Emperor and the Hierophant in reverse, again, it's really speaking to you. Know what it is that you want. Cancer, you know what this thing is. I don't know what it is. I'm not you. You know what it is. Start to take action. Start to take responsibility for your life. Start to see that you are creating everything that you have around you. Why are you settling for anything less than the best? You deserve so much. We all do. You know, and the more that you're willing to spend time putting this love into yourself, the more love you're actually going to have to be able to give to other people. Cancer, I know that you're a caring sign. I know that you spend time thinking about other people because you love deeply and you love others. Let this be a time to take care of yourself and bring this energy slightly back to you. And what are your needs? What are your wants? Are you being met fully in life? Where are you not being met? Where are people not showing up for you? Where can you show up for yourself more? Where can you get what you want? And then you had the 5 of Pentacles, so again another 5, and then the 4 of Cups. So there's 2 kind of things. First of all, the 4 of Cups shows a person sat under a tree, and it's like spirit or mind or whatever it is, you know, something like your imagination's running wild and you're being shown what it is that you want. You know, the cups of this emotional fulfillment. Maybe it's that you want a bit of this energy, a little bit of this that you're hiding from yourself, you know? Take some time to sit with yourself and see what it is that you want. Yeah, there's almost like some self-negligence going on for whoever this is that is really pushing away this desire. Like, you'll know exactly what it is. I will say, like, what is this thing? And you will be like, ah, yeah, it's that. But no, it's not that. It's not that. God, no, it's not that. You know, there's like a, oh, like a disgust. Am I disgusting for that? There's like, yeah, some kind of negative shit going on, Cancer. You don't need to be giving yourself, you know, like, you can have it all, you know? Yeah, some of you have like a negative perception of the thing that it is that you want. Some of you have like negative judgments around this, and you don't quite get why it's coming up for you. I'm just gonna inquire, Spirit, can we have some clarification on the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups? It's more the 5 of Pentacles, really. Why is this coming up for Cancer? The Chariot. This is a card of movement. It's a card of momentum. Maybe some of you, maybe this card is actually showing, yeah, like you're on your way to discovering this part of yourself, and you're on your way to being open with this part of yourself, and you're on your way to getting inside of, you know, like we've got the 2 people outside, and then we've got a space of warmth, a space of connection. Some of you are starting to make room for communities which serve you better, which serve your higher self better. Some of you are having a real shake around with who you've got around you to really accommodate for who it is that you're becoming and who it is that you want to be. So what have we got that Cancer doesn't see coming this month? What is happening in February that Cancer is maybe slightly aware of or totally unaware of that is coming through? Again, Sagittarius is reading Cancer. I would recommend going and seeing. Had a lot of these cards. Yeah, a lot of these cards came through for Sagittarius. I'd really recommend going onto that video. So you've had the Lovers in reverse, the Eight of Wands, and then the Ten of Swords. So for some of you, there is a opportunity to really like realign yourself with one of your core values, or something that you really like believe is a really important part of yourself that you've been not allowing to come into your life. Maybe some of you actually really want this thing and you're so scared of how it might go. I can feel fear. You know, this person's like overthinking the thing which brings them into connection with the divine, or connection with themselves, or connection to God, you know, whatever it is. The thing which makes them feel really good and like they are a human. You know, again, wands, like, that's the thing which brings you into your spirituality. And some of you are just scared. Some of you are just really scared. Like, you're going to have an opportunity coming up this month where you get met with your fear. And what do? It's a it's a positive reading, Cancer. Like, it's a really positive thing. So these cards, the advice from Spirit is the Hanged Man. So this card comes out when we got to look at things in a different way. You know, we got to reevaluate what's going on here. Is our pride really worth not being able to experience that thing that we want? This thing will come whether you want it or not. This opportunity is coming. So frame in your mind, are you open to this thing? Will you be accepting? Are you willing to take a chance? Are you willing to take a risk, the thing which is going to make you super happy? Or are you going to have a slightly tragic time? The Moon is the card of emotions. It's also, I think it's one of your cards, to be honest. And it's also Scorpio's card, but maybe speak to a Scorpio. This might be about a Scorpio coming through for you, for something. It's something which is going to make you super happy. Like, look how happy that card is. It's something which makes you go, yeah, that's what I want. That's what I deserve. And it appeals to so many parts of you, this thing, this opportunity. You know, you're going to have a difficult time accepting it and taking it on board, but you will know what it is when it's there. And some of you may be now like, what is this thing? Or how do I make this thing? It's just going to be there. You know, try and create like an energetic opening for yourself in this space of this thing that you want to, or maybe you don't want to deal with. I ask you that you choose to welcome it. Obviously, like, you're on your own journey, you know, Cancer. I can't tell you what to do. You're going to do you. But you kind of have two options with this sort of thing. You can struggle through it, deny it, push it down, it reappears later in life, it's more difficult to deal with, or you deal with it now. Something I've realised recently is your worth, your full expression right now. Like, do not wait. Why waste your time? And for some of you who are saying, well, you know, why not? Fuck it. Like, I can waste my time. Where's your self-worth? What happened? What happened? Is there any other messages from Spirit, please? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. So this is an opportunity for collaboration. And the Two of Cups and unison. So I can't I can't exaggerate enough. Like, this opportunity is going to be so fulfilling for you, and so in alignment with who you are. You know, if some of you are in a particular like love situation where you don't see there being a get out, yeah, and you want to like fight off someone who's coming through that's new but you know is really good for you, and you're monogamous and it's a sticky situation, just try your best to navigate it openly and honestly with all people. You know, this is where these cards come in. Is like this space of collaboration. You can all have exactly what you want. The opportunities for life are unlimited. You know, you don't need to have limited beliefs about, oh, it's all going to go wrong. Like, it can be okay if you just open yourself up enough to holding space for other people to emotionally express what they need to express, to allow you all to reach a new place. It's going to bring you closer to people that you love, you know? It's going to bring you closer into divine connection with people that you adore and people that are in your life. Yeah, I'm not underestimating the difficulty that this might display for you, Cancer. But ultimately it's for the best. I'm sure some of you know that it's for the best. And I guess if some of you are fearful and overthinking and scared, this 10 of Swords come through again. Nine of Swords, my bad. Just please try and soothe yourself. Try and let yourself see that it's okay. You can't control anything in life. It's all going to be alright. Like, it's all going to be okay at the end of the day. Beautiful. So, the Knight of Pentacles is this energy of, like, slowly taking your time to walk towards the thing that you want. You know, there's no rush with this decision. Don't say yes if it doesn't feel like a yes fully. Like, you can say I don't know as long as you need to, and when you know, you know. You know? So this shows like an internal process of somebody really getting to grips with the thing that they want and walking towards creating that happiness. You know, the King of Cups, the Cups is the emotional fulfillment. The King is sat there and gets everything that he wants and gives everything that he wants. You know, he's so loving, he's so full of love. And you're just walking into this opportunity. You're walking into this opportunity of unconditional love and connection to everything that you want to be connected to. Cancer, this is a beautiful time of transformation for you. I'm sincerely extremely happy for you. Do you have any more advice, Spirit, for Cancer? Yeah, it still feels like there's energy here. You've had the Moon in reverse come through. Some of you are experiencing a turbulent time emotionally. That's not unsurprising. Yeah, these cards keep coming through for you. I feel like Spirit's just trying to continuously say, like, look, the thing that you really want, like this happiness which is coming for you and is yours to claim, you know, being the Queen who has everything in life and has a really spiritually connected life as well. You know, she's really in tune with her intuition. The Wands are the suits of spirituality, creativity, having the tools around you to make what it is that you want in life to become true. You know, this is inevitable, Cancer. It is yours. And yet there's fear, there's worry, there's fear of rejection, there's emotional turbulence, there's difficulty in this situation. So just be gentle with yourself. And try and flow as much as possible. Like, allow it. Just allow it. Yeah, wow. Very... Okay. Strong message. You know? Again, the Devil card. The thing that you want in life. The thing that you're scared of. The thing that you're hiding from. And the Knight of Pentacles. You're walking straight into it. Straight into this delicious life path that you've chosen for yourself, Cancer. I'm so happy for you. So, I'm finishing off these readings this month. Like, I feel like I just want to check that that's everything. Spirit, Is there anything else for Cancer? Do you need to like lay it on one more time? A final card from the tarot, please, for Cancer. For February 2024. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Just see this as an opportunity. And the Hierophant. So again, cards that you've had again this spread. So you know what it is. Just see the opportunity and seize it. Thank you, cards. Thank you, Spirit. I asked for a loving card this month. There's some new oracle cards which are romantic and juicy and psychedelic and just very nice, basically. So your cards are the Union of Hearts, a love connection, defines explanation. Forgiveness, nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Hey birdie. And the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. You're so blessed, Cancer. Thank you so much for being in this space with me today. Please give me a comment. Let me know if this has resonated for you, if this has been relevant at all. And please share this YouTube channel and this video with any other Cancerians that you know and love that would like a message like this. Yeah, happy February. Until next time. Thanks.